What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and EA Sports left me no choice. A lot of you guys that were joining me during one of my most recent live Twitch streams. If you guys missed those streams, by the way, you can go ahead and follow up with them right here on YouTube at GmiasWorld Gaming. Get the whole full-length gameplays, and you can check out what's going on there. But Joe Montana, aka Joe Montana, that dude is garbage. All right, now a lot of us are gonna disagree as far as like the set feet lead and things like that. It's supposed to give you increased throw power when thrown from the pocket, all that good stuff. Doesn't really matter. The card sucks, right? So listen, let me explain to you guys exactly what went on and why Daunte Culpepper, even though, like I said, do I really like his throwing motion? I don't. The problem is the gunslinger actually works. Now, this is one of those things where if we keep talking about it, EA is going to nerf it, but I want you guys to experience it before it actually happens. It may turn out that they have a decent conscience and they're like, all right, one thing works, we're getting respect for it, let's leave it alone. But that happening is highly unlikely. So more than likely, with a tuning update, they're going to probably make it worse. Whatever it is, up until that point, we're going to have fun with it. All right? So look, let's take a look at what goes on with Daunte Culpepper and what makes him actually a really, really good card for the way that I want to run my offense. Let's take a look at these numbers. So he's an 88 speed. If you guys were able to check out the video with Joe Montana, you would have seen he goes to an 84. All right, 98 throw power. So guess what? That's similar to the Josh Allen, his card. But the overall, I believe, plays a big difference with the way the card plays. So Josh Allen was playing like trash, primarily because he was a lower overall that many people were using because he got Gunslinger. So basically, when you look at the numbers and you start to evaluate some of the things that are going on, you start to look at things like, 95 throw on a run, the 90 throw on the pressure, the play action, which is actually a very, very key thing. One of the first things that I noticed, I want to go ahead and explain this to you guys so that you understand it. Some things in this game that works, I'm going to let you guys understand it. I'm going to promote that because certain numbers just doesn't make sense on a lot of the cards. That 95 play action, this is what I want everybody that utilizes Daunte Culpepper or anybody that can reach that play action threshold. I want you to hike the ball, run play action, and then cancel it by pressing the R2 button, right? And then see how fast they move. This guy moves ridiculously fast after the play action. And I was trying to figure it out. I was like, yo, why is he moving like that? Now, I didn't go back and check out Josh Allen's play action rating, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't meet that threshold. So you get some differences in the smoothness of his card. I haven't even gotten to the good part yet about why he's actually a decent card. But that right there, if you run an offense where, people come out, because, like the best thing that people do right now is they pretty much go out there and they, they'll come out and they'll rush two people. They'll do stupid things like that, right? They'll do weird situations that make no sense. And then what happens is, there's a lot of coverage on the field, and then there's no way for you to really do anything if you don't have a quarterback that can move outside the pocket. Because those two guys that they're sending, usually most of these players that do that out of big nickel, they're not in contained. They're just rushing, right? So you can go to the right or the left. You can run up the middle if you get the right block, but you need a different type of aspect in a quarterback to get certain things done. And what I mean by that is, you get Daunte Culpepper, you can now air truck. Now, some of you guys are like, yo, what's air trucking? Like, that sounds like something that's very, very stupid. And it is. And it's the EA Sports way. You know what I'm saying, bro? What happens is when you hike the ball, you just start running straight up and just continuously, hold turbo and flick up on the right stick, and the guy just starts going crazy. He does that as a quarterback. So what I found, playing the game when I first started to get a couple games in with him, he's really wild because he can throw the ball very, very well. And he also can air truck. So now you have a running back at quarterback, but he has these numbers. So that's a huge, it's unbelievably huge as a factor with the way that he actually does it. Now, some of you guys are probably asking, what triggers the air truck? There's a lot of different things that go into it. I played a guy yesterday that had Derrick Henry on kickoffs at the fullback position, and he air trucked his way all the way to like my 30 or something like that. So it's something that's in the game that's weird, but you can't really do it with everybody. Like, if you tried to do it with like a little skinny quarterback, Lamar Jackson or, whoever, Mike Vick, they wouldn't get it off. But this guy does it. Now, I don't know what his trucking is. Does he get a truck? Where is it? Run truck. Oh, he has an 85 trucking. So maybe that's the threshold. Look, guys, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that I did it, and I was like, yo, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know exactly what was going on. It was just like a weird situation. So I ended up trying it, and it worked. So I'm giving you guys the reasoning behind why I actually, you know, right now I'm enjoying Dante Culpepper's quarterback skills, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he's the end all be all. I'm just, the one correlation that stays consistent right now is that unless you've played with Gunslinger, you don't understand how good Gunslinger is. That's my point, okay? And when I was getting rid of, you know, Ray Seller, Josh Allen, and, you know, checking out Joe Montana, it doesn't really matter about the hot route master, because when you can leave your receiver open, that is the biggest advantage in the game. And I think that that's why EA made it very impossible for them to get other attributes that are available. Like if you look at some of the things that are available in his third slot, because you can only get Gunslinger in the third ability slot, right? Everything else that's there, you see how it's 3 AP for Fearless, all that stuff, like everything is kind of crazy with what makes sense with his card. Gift Wrap is 2. You'll notice that a lot of these things, it's 4 for Pass Lead Elite. They've made it impossible for everybody to get everything. You see what I'm saying with the way that it is, but then again, Long Range Deadeye and all that stuff would be 1. That doesn't really matter, by the way. It didn't really help out in any aspect of it, but with the way that the game is playing, with the way that the game is, it's just better to have a quarterback that can get that ball out really, really fast. And that's something that I don't think a lot of you guys really take advantage of. Because many of you guys that are, you know, when you guys saw me get Joe Montana, it was like a mixed bag. Some of you guys are like, yo, he's garbage. Some of you guys are like, yo, he's really good. He got speed and he has the field general aspect. So he gets hot route master. So there was a lot of, you know, okay, you made the right decision. Plus I'm a 49er theme team. That's another 49er, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't the right move for me. Okay, as long as Gunslinger stays consistent like this, it makes the most sense to go after that type of QB. So if I rage sell Dante Culpepper, more than likely it would be for a quarterback who is eligible to get Gunslinger. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, regardless of how good their team is, you'll see them with Josh Allen there as their quarterback. Pro players, you know, whoever, they understand, you know, the regular player that comes in and tries out Gunslinger. You'll see Matthew Stafford out there because people want to get the ball off fast, because the way that the defense actually plays in this game, that's a huge advantage, especially for people that run Acrobat, like myself. When I realized that Gunslinger was so good that Acrobat wouldn't even light up if it wasn't the right timing, that's when I knew I had to jump on the bandwagon. Like, yo, listen, we got to do something here, because how is this guy out-throw my Acrobat? And then even with all of that, when they dove, they were nowhere near the ball. Now, keep in mind, right, if you take too long to release the ball with Gunslinger, they will pick it. It's just about when they have space on the field and you lead it to either side, you know, you'll be able to lead your player into being open. All right, so all of these things, he meets all the thresholds. 90 short accuracy, 92 mid, 91 deep. Those are key things, because some of the stuff that you guys are saying, yo, Gmias, bro, Joe Montana meets all the thresholds, yo, this and that. This guy does too. Not as high, but we all know it doesn't really matter. 90 to 94, you know, pretty much the same thing. The highest tier, 95 and above, all good. But this right here is very, very huge for that aspect. So you get a more mobile quarterback, you can air truck, and he has Gunslinger. So with the way that was working out for me, I just thought it was the better interest for me to go after this card now and just see what happens. Now, to get to the point that we're going to be getting new 50 players starting this Friday, some of you guys are like, yo, would it make sense for you to sell him, right? Get back all the coins for his power-up in his card and just use Josh Allen for right now. Well, let me just show you guys what's going on with Josh Allen, because like I said, I didn't even go back and check anything that Josh Allen had. I just rage sold him immediately and then went on and grabbed Culpepper. But I want you guys to be able to understand exactly, you know, what I'm trying to explain, because Josh Allen, if you don't have the coins, you know, to do it, because I think Josh Allen with his power-up and his card is like 200K. Like the power-up card and his standout is like 200K. Or you can complete the team standout set. But let's just check it out real quick and see what's going on with it. Because like I said, I didn't even check to see what was going on, but you visibly see a difference. Just so everybody's aware, you actually see like, oh, yo, this dude out here balling. Like, okay, cool, dude. You can see it with the play action. Oh, his price went up a little bit. He was at like 108 the other day. All right, so what's his play action? All right, so look, that was the reasoning. Okay, so he's way below. So this is one of the things I'm going to ask you. Also, you see like the deep accuracy, mid, and short is all really bad. But he was really good for me while I used him. Now that we see this right here, I challenge you guys. Anybody that has Culpepper, run any play action play cancel the play action by pressing the R2 button, and see how fast Culpepper is able to throw the ball. Not only that, how fast he's able to move laterally, side to side, and just take off. It is unbelievable, and it's very noticeable. And that's something that, the reason that I'm trying to make sure you guys get that is because that's something that, in my opinion, EA got right. And like I said, I have to be objective. When they do something right, I give them credit for it. It's just unfortunately for them, they do a lot of weird stuff. So it's like, yo, what's going on? Then I got to deal with you guys raging at me, and I have nothing to do. Bro, I don't work for EA. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, look, they have their own mindset. You got to be like, yo, Gmia, why they doing that? I don't know. Like, dude, maybe they like that we're going through pain. Whatever, dude. But that's what they're doing. That play action at 95, you will see a huge difference. And not only that, go to any quarterback that has a 95 rating or above and check it out, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be consistent. Cancel the play action and try to move laterally side to side and then try to run. It's crazy. Just like, that's something I'm going to be looking for on a card. And look, throughout the last 3 or 4 years, the game has been wild. I've never been a fan of all the, the play action rating and stuff like that. It actually makes sense to look at it now, because that can be the difference with you throwing a touchdown or getting sacked. Just so that you're aware of that. That's a very, very interesting and huge factor when it comes to the game. And I just want to make sure everybody is fully on board and understand the importance of it. So, getting rid of Joe Montana, we got a decent amount of coins back. I then went and what's this? Oh, they gave me some Jakenstein Most Feared stuff. So good, we got all the rest of the potions. Does that mean we can complete the final set? Oh, that's pretty much that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice of them, because I know we were short with the potions. So let's go back to here while we're doing this. That's actually pretty cool, because we didn't have enough for the orange mixture. We should now, right? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, we're good to go. So they gave us the potions, and now we are good. We're all set. That looks good. It came up in the video while we're doing it. And we got a Xavier Howard. All right, the dude's going to get rage sold instantaneously for no apparent reason, but at least we got everything done like they promised. So that's good. Everything should be completed. Oh, do we have an extra blue mixture? Yes, we do. All right, they did their job. Cool. Sounds good to me. We got every single potion. So now I know I don't need to do anything else with Castle Jakenstein. We've already escaped, and we don't want to go anywhere near it. In addition to that, we could probably check out what's going on with the rest of like the keys and stuff. For those of you guys that have been following through that point, that's why it's cool when I do the videos live. I get to see stuff, and some of you guys get bonuses that watch the entire video. And then some people will be like, oh, yo, what about this? And we spoke about it, but they left early. That's their loss, bro. Let's figure out what's going on here. Did they do anything with this? No update. Okay, so no updates with the keys or anything like that. So it looks like we just keep all the other things for now, and then we'll figure that stuff out going forward. All right, that's not a big deal. I'll tweet at them and see if they want to do something about that. And then we just got those additional cards as well, so we could put them in the exchange set. But getting back to the Dante Culpepper, once I sold Joe Montana, I got all of those coins. I started to buy up the cards for the set, and I paid for his, I paid for the set pieces, the 82s, made his card in this set right here, okay, and then pretty much, completed it and got everything together. It cost me about 550K or something like that, and we got everything done. And then I made a mistake, because I should have probably completed their, the week 6 challenges inside of the 50 challenges promo, and got one of the cards. I could have saved 20K, because each card averaged about 20K that I needed, because I was saving them up from before earlier. I'll show you guys a quick snapshot of what I was doing with that. Some of you guys may have seen it in the earlier video, but just to give you guys an idea of what I'm doing, I try to make sure I show you guys the process in which we do things here. So, we were buying them up. Where are they? Where the newest? Yeah, so we bought up a lot of these, Steve Hutchinson, Albert Hainsworth, Vernon Davis, whatever it was. We just bought up a lot of them. 20K was probably the average. Went through all those, and then we, got it done like that with the remainder. And like I said, I like the card. I think he's pretty good right now. But if you were going to ask me, which I know some people are going to ask, Gmias, what is the best quarterback right now? I'm not going to tell you Dante Culpepper. I'm just going to say a quarterback with Gunslinger. That's how I'm going to answer, because I do believe that Gunslinger changes lives in Madden 21. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you guys got that last second update at the end, and you let me know about it in the comment section. If you guys saw it and you watched the video, the entire video, just write the word potion in the comment section so I know you guys saw we got the additional potions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great one. Until next time, one love, y'all.